A New Mexico Night Before Christmas by Melissa Romero, illustrated by the students of the Hatch Valley Public Schools.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the casa not a creature was stirring, but Abuela mixing the masa. The stockings were hung on the wall with a nail, in hopes that our Santa would come without fail. Los niños were nestled all snug in their beds, while plates of bizcochos danced in their heads. And Mama en la cama y yo en mi silla had just gone to rest from a very long dia. When out in the yard I heard the dogs barking, I jumped up and thought, there must be a fight sparking. I ran to the window as fast as old Speedy to scream at the dog that my kids had named Petey. But when I looked out, I said, ay, 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 ay. Above were 8 road runners high in the sky. They pulled Santa's cart and plopped right on mi casa. My wife then walked in and asked me,
¿Qué pasa?
As I looked at those birds, they all looked the same, but then I heard Santa Claus call them by name. Ay Vie, ay Jaime, ay Juan y Manuel, ay Guerro, ay Pablo, Saul y Samuel. We've crossed the whole state, Santa Fe to Las Cruces. That house Pueblo roofed caused us scratches and bruises. Now stay where you are at, was Santa's firm order. Rest yourselves here. Next stop is the border. As I turned from the window, my wife made a squeal.
Ah!
I asked her impatiently, what's the big deal?
Don't you see that it's Santa coming up to my house? Shh, be quiet. Don't scare him,
she said like a mouse. The next thing she said was,
Ayúdame, please.
The presence of Santa Claus caused her to freeze. He'd come in la puerta with his magical key. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. He was wearing red pants and a bright yellow jacket, New Mexico colors with a Zia to match it. His hair filled with nieve made me offer some coffee. He shook his head no, but said, why don't you help me? His ojos, how sparkly, his dimples so deep, his cheeks like chavizas, his beard white as sheep. A bowl of menudo he had for a belly. When he gave a big laugh, it bounced just like jelly. Opening his sack, I spied some camiones, and for the stockings, a bunch of piñones. I helped him to place all the toys and the candy, and he said with a smile, Señor, you are handy. When his job was all finished, he turned to go out, but not before Mama stopped him with a shout.
Hey, no one leaves my house hungry.
Mama told the plump man,
Take these tamales. Here, take the whole pan.
So he walked out the door with more than he brought, but he knew not to argue. Mama would have fought. Then we watched as his roadrunners flew in the sky, as he ordered out, Ándale, and then waved goodbye. As Señor Claus passed over my Garfield in flight, I heard, Feliz Navidad a todos, and to all a good night.